Hello, welcome back to another 1001 Beers You Must Try Before You Die. I'm here at my office desk for a change of scenery. I thought I would get some beers in before I watch the England match here on my computer while doing other things. So here we have a beer. It's an unusual one. It's a beer from the Isle of Man. It's the only beer in the book from the Isle of Man. First brewed 2005, and it is the Okells Smoked Celtic Porter. So this is one that's been rebrewed recently. I managed to get a can. Thank you. I think Tony Slevin managed to get hold of it. It used to be called the Ale Smoked Celtic Porter. It's now just called Smoked Porter, but it is the same thing. 4.8% in the book. First brew 2005. It's now 5% in the can, but who's counting 0.2%? So I'll give you the tasting notes and then we'll give it a pour and I'll tell you about it. On the nose are a rich, smoky, malted milk, coffee, and licorice notes. These lead into a sumptuously rich and satisfying smoky and chicory flavour with hints of chocolate and licorice on the palate that give way to a surprisingly astringent finish. Okay, so we'll see. I don't really not normally like astringent, but let's give it a go. Oh, this is a lively number. Got a standard British pint glass here, oversized, from a beer festival. Running beer festival. I've made a right shit of this again. There we go. See, I've made a terrible job of pouring it, but it was really lively. It smells lovely. So that's oh, that's my TV. That's my computer show I was watching there. Right, started talking. Right, let's give this another go. A bit of a pour. I made a right cock of this. As you can see, I made a right cock of that as usual. But I think it was more lively than I could possibly have. So let's talk about the can. There's still loads of beer in here. So this is the Okells branding. Interesting story, I've been to Okells pubs. I went searching for this beer in various Okells pubs, especially in Chester, but I did not find any. I tried other Okells beer, which is very nice, but I've never been to the Isle of Man. I've never been to the brewery. It says it's brewed to Manx purity laws. So this was brewed to celebrate 175 years of Okells, 1850 to 2025. It's aged on wood. Delicate smoky aromas are derived from peated malt, and the beer is then aged on toasted oak wood chips to create a rich, smooth flavour. All right, so as you can see, it's still really, really lively. So let's try and break through it. I got through the foam. That's very nice indeed. Very smoky. Definitely licorice notes, a bit of dark chocolate. Let's let that just sit for a little bit longer. Just want to see what else there is to tell you about this. Apparently, they sell very well in Scandinavia. I did not know that. So it says that these peated malt, they looked for the German Rauch beer style for inspiration. Apparently, producing this beer proved to be somewhat of a nightmare, as its initial incarnation of the brewery's standard bitter, brewed to a higher strength with the addition of the peated malt, was utterly undrinkable because it reeked and tasted rather like antiseptic. They persisted, however, and 9 months later, the smoked porter was born. It's quite likely the traditional London porters had a certain amount of smoke to them, as they're brewed over direct heat from coal or wood. I see. So it was originally called ale, which basically means fire in Manx. And it used to have the logo used to have a fiery nymph on the back of a dragon. So that's that one. So let's see if we've got a bit more to have from this now. Much better. Oh, that's very nice. Very easy going. Now I've had a real good swig of it. It tastes a little bit less than 5%. It's quite, I say it's a little bit thin, but it's a porter. It's not a stout. It's really smoky, but not blow your socks off smoky. Quite malty, like no bitterness in there at all. This is all about the smoked malt. This is entirely all about smoked malt. Really enjoying it, actually. I think I'll go away and drink the rest of this and go faff around on my computer some more. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for another beer review very, very soon.